A summer note with macaws and flowers, some in the background. On Conquest. First of all, I must say that I am delighted with this film. I liked it immensely. Granted, it might be because I follow politics. French ones, I am both interested, have been interested for some time. Well, a big sister, country of Proust, Camus, Celine. Celine, I love. He's controversial, but I love. Journey to the End of Night, Bout de la Nuit, fabulous. Actually included among the best books ever, for good reason, exception. Then also my sister has been involved, included in the French educational system for 12 years. My mistake. Désolé. Ils sont vachement imbéciles. Franchement, plusieurs fois. Anyway, to continue. Sarkozy, a very intriguing, interesting character. I like many aspects of his profile. A fabulous role here. The actor has his mannerisms, his agitation, manner of speaking, wonderful, and the makeup is tremendous, fabulous. Dominique de Villepin, again, they found an actor who fits the profile, and the makeup is superb. And to end with, Jacques Chirac, of course. Manner of speaking, his majesty almost in approaching some subjects, the animosity, and that's the thrill. You get an insight. I don't know how much they had access. Of course, they had plenty, but how accurate the details are. Sorry, they consulted various memoirs, that's for sure. Some things were in the public domain, some crises, like for instance when it seemed that Sarkozy was investigated by his supposed ally, Dominique de Villepin, prime minister, but also rival because they would both compete for leadership and eventually for presidency. And with Chirac, who at the beginning says, well, I need a prime minister who will not divide but bring people together, and seemingly Sarkozy Termina was divisive, and so I'll give you the second job in government, and so he becomes Minister of the Interior. He's tough on crime, but then he has an issue, a problem with his wife, who's going to Jordan with a man, and that creates a problem. Sarkozy is depressed. Press attack him. Consultants, aides say, look, if you want to move on, if the presidency is to be won, you can't go there alone. You either get back or find someone else. Eventually, we know who that was, Carla Bruni. But I mean, later on in life, but we get an insight into this crisis, and indeed the marvelous way Sarkozy managed it. That is, in confronted by the press, he said, "Look, all marriages have tensions and problems. We have our own. So that's about all I'm prepared to say about this, if you don't mind." True, in the hexagon, dans le hexagon, The press, we now find, has been more than tolerant and discreet on many affairs. Mitterrand had a daughter out of wedlock, and so many had so many affairs, and they knew so many things they didn't reveal, which is unprofessional and ultimately damaging because, and I will end with this, because we have this scandal of a few years ago, Dominique Strauss-Kahn, and his arrest in New York while he was abusing, uh, well, after he had abused a maid in the hotel, and then all of a sudden, explosion. So many things were known. He took part in wild parties. He abused workers in the sex industry, but still, I mean, they were paid, but as they say in testimony in trials, I didn't want anal sex, but he forced me anyway, and things like that. I mean, outrageous. And he's saying that, well, if it's something, it's a criminal charge that you take part in, I don't know what this is called, if at one level, and how you be pimping, or if you change money and you pay, I don't know, you bring more, whatever. No, I thought they're just orgies. And the press, aware, didn't say a thing until all hell broke loose in New York. And returning and concluding, this is a very, very interesting and good film, in my opinion.